Good day again. We are now on our second performance task requirement, particularly on the topic on the measurement of area and volume. Rather, volume and capacity. First, we will continue for the next. It's all about the measure of volume and capacity. So we discussed all about the tables provided already. So you may use this as your reference in terms in dealing with the task provided in this particular concept. By the way, talking about volume, if in the area we are multiplying 2 always to the number of times you move from one unit to another. Here in volume, you have a constant value of 3, meaning you're multiplying the movements 3 times. And that would be the corresponding conversion of the value of the first unit to the other. For example, you're required to convert 625 cubic millimeters to cubic meters. I think there is a movement of the arrow here. We need to correct this later. So again, from millimeters to meters, we have 3 movements to this. Okay, there's no problem about this. It's only for the representation or the illustration. That's the problem. Now, since you're moving from millimeters 3 times towards meters, so 3 times 3, that is equivalent to 9. Meaning to say, from the original given, you have to move 9 times to the right. Move the point 9 times to the right. Since the given is 625 cubic millimeters, so the whole number is 625. So move 3 times. Okay, 3. After 3, continue adding zeros up to 9 times. So that the final answer would be 0.000000625 cubic meters. Okay, that is the corresponding value, cubic meters. So there's an advantage really on this particular example. It's not easy to find or convert a unit of numbers in decimal value, especially if you are going to multiply it manually. So it's not easy. But here in metric converter, we can easily determine its corresponding conversion. Number 2, we're talking about the whole number of 123,456,789 cubic meters be converted to cubic kilometers. Again, the illustration, the arrow that is provided in the movements of the illustration, and it moves a letter. So it should start from meter to kilometers. Again, we are moving 3 times. So that 3 multiplied by 3 is equivalent to 9. That means to say that you're going to move 9 times to the left of the given measure. So the point is right after 9. So if we move to the right 9 times, so the point is right after 1. So the corresponding value in kilometer is 0.1234567 cubic kilometers. To continue, okay, again we have the metric, the devices here provided. You can search this. I think the first one is all about beam balance. The second picture is all about a container, considering the capacity of a container to contain, of course, the liquid object, like for example water. Or then the third picture is another device, measurement. I'm not quite familiar with this material. But the fourth one is all about measurement of temperature. So it is a device using measuring temperature of the area. Okay. There is an example provided here to convert a unit from one unit to another. So of course, in this case, we are no longer using metric converter, but if you can do it also using the same metric converter, since it is from centimeters to kilometers, you can do it. And here is a mathematical manipulation in order to obtain the answer also. Since the ratio between centimeters to kilometers, the distance, we know that 1 meter or 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeters and 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meters. So we do it, we use the ratios and proportionate it accordingly to eliminate the unit as well, the unit of time, unit of length rather. And of course, you have to multiply and divide if ever there is a value of denominator in a fractional value. So I think it is 4 point something with the corresponding value of 459,669 centimeters. So it is equivalent to 4.5969969 kilometers. So we are now on the application set. This will be your first performance task of this particular topic. Okay, the problem is, if the characteristic of a cube considers all sides are equal and one side measures 2 centimeters, what is the volume of in cubic centimeters, cubic millimeters, and cubic meters, and cubic decameters of the given solid? We know that finding the volume is length times width times height or thickness. So in this case, You can use metric converter to convert one volume to another. Again, we are talking about volume. We should always multiply it with the constant value of 3 times the number of movements per measure. Okay, the next step. Okay, so you are given here a table, but your task here is to find the corresponding value of the blanks provided here according to its unit. So you can use metric converter, or you can use uh, mathematical manipulation in order to get the corresponding value. Given are 250 milliliter rather. Next is 200, you have to convert it into cubic centimeters. Next, 2,500 liters converted into cubic decimeter. It area or okay, the volume. The third one is 69,000 cubic meters to be converted into kiloliter. Next, 1,500 cubic centimeters to liters. Next, we have 234,567 milliliter to kiloliter. Next, we have 9,876 kiloliter to be converted into cubic decimeter. Second to the last, we have 2.3456 decimeter, cubic decimeter, 2 milliliter. The last one is 5 million 56 million 789,001 ml be converted into cubic meters. Third set. Okay. Choose the realistic unit of measure for a glass of water. Number 4. CD fills a drum with 370 cubic decimeter of salt water. How many cubic meters of salt water is in the drum? The third one is write the realistic unit to measure the capacity of car's gas tank. Okay, next set. Express 987,654 cubic centimeters in terms of cubic meters using the metric converter. And number 7, Althea and Adrian had 1.5 liters each of Coca-Cola. If Adrian consumes 0.5 liter of Coke, what is now the total remaining coke in cubic centimeters? So thank you so much for listening and God bless. This is your teacher, Mr. Cedric A. Borres. Good day, everyone.